Tune in for some happiness. Tune in for some fun. Tune in late at night or tune in the sun. This is TFM. Get ready to rock. From AM to PM. Come on. Let's talk.
Presenting TFM. The most happening music, the most important news, and most importantly, your views. At Times of Oman radio station. TFM. Let's talk.
Live on TFM and the TFM Facebook page. This is the live feed of TTV. Let's talk.
And welcome to the Midday Update. Here's the latest update from our newsroom. The Ministry of Health today announced the registration of 5 new coronavirus deaths in Oman. The death toll has now touched 104 in Oman due to the virus so far, the officials at the Ministry of Health informed. They also extended their deepest condolences to the family of the deceased. Officials at the Ministry of Health also announced the registration of 1,404 new coronavirus cases in the country today. 400 of the new cases are Omani nationals and 1,004 for non-Omanis, bringing the total number of COVID-19 cases registered in the Sultanate to 23,481. According to the Ministry of Health, this number also includes the recovery of 8,454 patients and 104 deaths. The ministry urged everyone to adhere to social distancing instructions issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health, as well as staying at home and not going out unnecessarily. On Saturday, out of the total of 1,006 new COVID cases that were reported in the Sultanate, 646 were registered in Muscat Governorate alone, according to the Ministry of Health's Tarassud app. A total of 22,077 cases were registered in Oman, with 7,530 having recovered from the novel coronavirus. Saturday also saw the recording of 3 deaths, taking the death toll to 99. 77 of these patients were from Muscat Governorate, while South Al Batina recorded 8 deaths. North Al Batina had seen 6 deaths so far, while 3 patients had died in South Sharqiya. There had been 2 deaths in Ad-Dakhila on Saturday, while Dhofar, Ad-Dahira and North Al-Sharqiya have recorded 1 death each. Within Muscat Governorate, there were 280 new cases in the Vilayat of Sib, 172 in Bosher, 98 in Matra and 66 in Al-Amirat on Saturday. The Vilayat of Muscat had 18 new cases, while Qurayyat had 12. Elsewhere in the Sultanate, North Al Batina registered 80 new cases on Saturday and had a total of 1,461 cases. 363 of these were in Vilayat of Suwaik, while 467 were in Sohar. The rate of patients recovering from COVID-19 in the Governorate of Muscat has more than doubled in the last week. Government data shows that across the vilayats of Matra, Bosher and Sib, the ones that where most of the COVID-19 cases in the country have been reported, have posted recovery rates that are about 2.5 times more than what they were on June 6th. According to the Tarassud app, which was launched by the Ministry of Health and provides updates on the coronavirus situation in Oman and the rest of the world, Vilayat of Matra, which has the most number of cases in the country at 5,422, posted a total of 1,239 recoveries as of June 6th, a number which shot up to 2,855 a week later, leading to a recovery rate that is 2.3 times more than it previously was. Similarly, in Vilayat Sib, which had 5,270 reported cases as of 13 June, the total number of reported recoveries stood at 300 as of June 6th. It rose to 1,050 by the 13th, pointing to a 3-fold increase in the number of people who had recovered from the disease. In Vilayat Bosher, recoveries rose from 370 patients on June 6th to 822 on the 13th, reflecting a 2.2-fold increase in the recovery rate. Fewer numbers of cases have been seen in the vilayats of Qurayyat, Muscat and Amirat, but the recovery rates there have increased as well. Checkpoints prohibiting people from entering the Dhofar Governorate as well Jabal Shams Jabal Akhtar and Masira Island, commonly frequented by tourists, was set up on Saturday in an effort to reduce the spread of coronavirus in the country. These checkpoints were erected following in the order of the Supreme Committee to deal with coronavirus. They will be manned by personnel from the Royal Oman Police, which has been handed this task as they are the representatives of the Sultan's armed forces. These checkpoints will be active until July 3, 2020, having come into service from noon on Saturday, June 13th. The Sultan's armed forces has called on all citizens and residents to abide by the decisions of the Supreme Committee and to cooperate with those in charge of these checkpoints, which have been set up in public interest. Doing so will help achieve safety to all from this pandemic. Driving license tests will be conducted from Monday, June 15, the Royal Oman Police has announced. A statement issued online by the ROP said, the Royal Oman Police draws the attention of Omani driving instructors that driving license tests will start from Monday, June 15th. This service will be facilitated in line with the precautionary procedures as per the decisions of the Supreme Committee to limit the outbreak of the coronavirus by contacting traffic departments in all governorates of the Sultanate as of Sunday, June 14, to book the test, the statement by the Royal Oman Police said. Sultan Qaboos University has secured a new achievement in the QS World University Rankings. SQ has secured the 375th place at the world level for 2021 out of 1,047 universities registered within this ranking worldwide. SQ has also secured 8th place at the Arab level in the same rankings. The achievement by SQ is in line with the objectives of Oman Vision 2040, which aims to have one Omani university among the best 300 universities at the world level by 2030 and 4 Omani universities by 2040. The progress of SQ in the said international rating was a result of the hard work exerted to maintain quality performance indicators and the focus on academic reputation through encouragement of researchers at SQ to participate in the scientific research platforms in order to publish their research work. In addition to that, we have special guests joining us today. Let's welcome Mr. Chirag Mehta, who is a chartered accountant, and Mr. Faizan Haider Malik, a network and IT engineer. We are going to talk about them, about the repatriation flights and the challenges and the difficulties faced in this process. Chirag Mehta, I would like to welcome you to the show. And as we were told that you are visiting in Oman, you are not the resident here.
Yeah. So, madam, I've been visiting in Oman since last 21 years on a audit assignment, and I'm associated with Panel Care Fosters, a leading chartered accountant firm in Oman. And though I have a resident card here, but my terms of arrangement with the company is like 3 to 4 months in a year. And I've been stranded because I landed in country on 2nd of February, and post 15th or 16th of March, flight started, stopped operating from here and they're part of the world. So from that day onwards till date, I am being stranded here. And I am very much sure that embassy and everybody are taking a lot of efforts to make sure that residents reach their home properly. But somehow, it's affecting our mental health, and I don't know what's the problem with the center or the state. The number of flights are not. This is the first flight flying from to Mumbai on 16th of this month, and with so much influx of the people, wanting to go back to home. I don't know how it's going to be like. And so I really appreciate you guys to take up this topic so that, at least it is properly addressed to the right people and the right authority to take the action on that. And I really salute the Royal Oman Police, and I will consider them as corona warriors, because the police and the nurses and the doctors, they are working so hard and making sure that trying to save as many lives as possible. And especially during the lockdown, when we used to go to the office and all that, in the scorching sun and all these things, the extreme conditions, the police people were smiling and talking very politely and making comfortable to all the people. So I really appreciate that. And Oman being a very good, beautiful country, but still we miss our home badly.
I completely understand, Mr. Chirag, and rightly put in there, the Royal Oman Police and all the military personnel that have been there out since a really long time, even in Ramadan, while they were fasting and standing out in the sun, they have been doing a tremendous job ensuring the safety of both citizens and residents in the Sultanate. Mr. Faizan, are you also having some kind of difficulties in terms of repatriation flights?
No, nothing. we got a link from the embassy to enroll the name and detail of the family members for the repatriation flight. And they are calling, as the flight is scheduled, they are keep calling the people.
So, Mr. Chirag, what is the process or what is the procedure to register with the embassy? Like, if you have to explain it to the other viewers out there, how do they go about by registering themselves?
Yeah, so madam, the procedure of registration is very seamless, very easy. You have to log into the embassy site, you have to register it, and the embassy has their WhatsApp number also. The communication is so good, they keep on communicating to you, and time on time they release that Vande Bharat mission repatriation flights and all that. But the problem is that maximum flights are to Kerala state, and very few flights to means this is the first flight to Maharashtra, and one flight has gone to Ahmedabad. So very few flights to all these other states. So what's the reason? I don't know. I'm very much sure that embassy and the people here are maybe coordinating with the different states, and based on the state's response, they might be scheduling the flight. But as far as the embassy is concerned, I want to say that okay, the process is very seamless. Only thing is when you get the chance, that is important because so many people, and then to get the chance because the flight is around it carries only 180 to 190 people, and in that small number to get in is a Herculean task. But and the embassy is definitely trying for more and more flights. But what challenges they might be facing that we are not able to understand, or neither we have been informed, or it's readily available on the site and all that. But I'm very much sure that they may be definitely trying to make sure that all the residents reach their home safely.
Absolutely. Mr. Faizan, what is the procedure in terms of registering Pakistani nationals at the Embassy of Pakistan? How do you go about registering them?
I got the forwarded message from one of my family and friend member, which is stating there was an interview from the ambassador and followed by the link. So I just opened that link, so it will take me to the portal, and there the options are there to register the family members who want to go back to the repatriation with the repatriation flights.
And are you planning to register at the embassy, or any of your family members, are you planning to send them back to Pakistan?
Yes, my family, my wife and my 3 kids and my mother.
Okay, and have you registered them?
Yes.
Okay, so are you still waiting for the flight, or
Yes,
what is the plan?
Once the flight will schedule, they said they will update us. They will send us, they got all the information from my side, my mobile number, passport details, everything. So once the flight is scheduled, they will update us.
Right. So, Mr. Chirag, talking about the difficulties and the challenges, what kind of challenges did you or are you still facing in terms of going back to India or in terms of living in Oman?
See, madam, as far as living in Oman is concerned, I am again saying the Omani people are so good, the country is so beautiful. So, as far as there is no much challenge, in Oman, because here the lockdown has been, lifted, and we are back at work. But still, we are missing our family, and this only flight which is going to Mumbai, and to get into that flight is a Herculean task, as I said earlier. And whoever got this number, like there is a process when you go when you register in the embassy sends you a link once you are shortlisted, and you have to make the payment. The moment you make the payment, you have to submit the receipts for the payment and the passport copy, and immediately you get the ticket in couple of days. So, and I'm fortunate that I got the ticket now. But there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of confusions, and we have to wait along, and we are missing our home badly. And I'm lucky that I got the ticket, but I'm really worried about a lot of my Mumbai girls, brothers and sisters who might be willing to go back to their state, and because of only one scheduled flight, they are not able to move back.
Right. Mr. Faizan, where are you planning to, where is your family from in Pakistan?
Karachi.
Karachi. So has there been a lot of flights to Karachi lately, or you're postponing, or you registered late for the flight to Karachi?
No, I registered late, and I wanted to send them near by, end of the July.
Okay.
So that's why.
So you did it on purpose. It's not like you have been waiting for months.
Yes,
or
I wanted to pass some time, and near the Eid I wanted to send them.
Right. And there are no challenges or any challenges that you are facing, in considering the coronavirus situation, and, in terms of students and your children being affected from the school, or anything that you're being facing right now?
No, schools are already off, and actually I want to register for the new session in Pakistan to them. So once I will go there, then I will see. Right now they are home. for a long time, like after March.
Right. It has been a long holiday for everyone, I believe.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Chirag, if there is one thing that you would want to tell the viewers out there, in terms of the process, in terms of registration, and also one thing that you would like to appeal, what would that be?
Yeah, madam. See, the only thing is, I am very much sure. Again, I am saying that embassy would have definitely taken the efforts, but I am still, I want embassy to put the pressure to the, government in India and, increase the number of flights to multiple destinations, not only to the south, and get the process of this making the payment and getting the immediate tickets and all that very fast, because even after making the payment, to wait for 1 or 2 days also in this unprecedented time, it's very, we lose our patience. So I can say that, okay, this taught us a lot of patience, but still I would always prefer that, and I'm very much sure that they are also running short of staff. See, we are seeing our side of story, madam, but we are very much sure that they will also have their problems which we may not be aware of. But yes, I always feel that and our only wish is that we want to go back home as soon as possible and reunite with our family, because we are all alone here. We are living with the food from outside the place, hotels and all that. So we would like to go back home as soon as possible, and Indian Embassy definitely is working on it. And I still appeal that they should take a very aggressive approach and try to increase more number of flights to the destinations as required.
Right. Mr. Faizan, is there any message out there that you would like to give to the viewers, or any appeal that you would like to do from your end? Mr. Faizan, are you there with us?
Yes.
Is there any message you would like to give out to the community members out there, giving them hope, or anything or any appeal that you would like to raise right now?
Not appeal, only the message, like stay calm and stay safe and believe in your embassy and the people. They are working hard for you, and that's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Faizan and Mr. Chirag, for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure.
Okay, thank you, Madhi, as well.
It's been a pleasure and privilege for us also to be the part of the show and convey our feelings for of our government, what they are doing for us. And I will also like to say that to all the other people, saying that apna time aayega, means the time will come where everybody will go back to their state. So we have to keep our patience and believe in our country and the government. So we are truly believe in our government and our country.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chirag. Thank you so much, Mr. Faizan. On that note, we are going to wrap our show for today. We'll be back again tomorrow the same time with more updates and latest news your way. So stay tuned and keep watching TTV.